MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Striding in, Odubel Herrera, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Grounder down the line at third. And he's set down, one away. And that'll bring up the sack.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off here, ball four, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. Ball one. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first in the. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Hernandez is under it. One out. Standing in, number 68. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Bautista. Gone! Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Lofted in the air out to center. Herrera's there. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 3 for 15. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. Skied into very shallow right. Nimmo is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Ready now, Todd Frazier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Todd.
In there for strike one. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting fifth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nimmo.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Hoskins. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's 1 for 5. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Aaron Nola. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get it.
And that is off the first base bag. And the Phillies are into the hit column. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Carlos Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull it. Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Hernandez scoops it up, and that's the second out. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. He popped out in his first trip. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So now Carlos Santana. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Very weakly on the ground. Again, another foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Carlos Santana goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Bouncer up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
He's safe.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in, wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And the runner's breaking for third. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in to try it again as Drupal Cabrera. First time up, he went down looking. Hernandez over at second. Ramos at first, 2 out in the inning. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. Now batting, number 68. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Struck him out. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Too low, 1-0. Bruce swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
So we got him looking there. Aaron Nola becomes the first out of the inning. The pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Rosario moving to his left. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. In the air now out to left field. Conforto has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one. And the inning. Digging in, Todd Frazier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
skied down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Low and away with that one. It's 1 and 2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brandon Nimmo becomes out number 2 this inning. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. Line drive to center field. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Devin Mesoraco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Digging in once again, Rhys Hoskins. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball below the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A little bouncer. Now the pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Michael Franco waits on deck. Payoff pitch home. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, 1 strike away from 6 shutout innings against this lineup. We have a gem on our hands, and the bullpen will be well rested.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A look, now the pitch. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Franco rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Phillies tie it. We're all square at 1 apiece. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Dominic Smith is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Dominic Smith.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2. Into the box now, number 68. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1. He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Changeup over the inside corner. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. The 1-1. Bounce slowly back toward the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Paul Sewald is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Number 24 is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taking strike 2. Fouled away. Popped him up. Mesoraco is there. 1 away. Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Jackson to the track and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Lofted in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Jay Bruce now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's just 1 for 6.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes last time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 3. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And 0 now. A strike, and it's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Devin Mesoraco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out. He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And it's fouled away. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Struck him out. Struck him out again. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Rosario stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Seth Lugo is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 67.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Franco stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Here now the 2-2. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Now another 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Wilson Ramos would be next. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Seth Lugo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Jose Reyes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Two and 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hits this one hard the other way. To his right, Hernandez. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, number 68. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Jerry Blevins enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now to the plate, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Hit to short. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they're going to have themselves a one-out base runner. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's 2 for 3. Breaking ball in for a strike. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Throw on to first, and that... Riding in once again, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Michael Conforto.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ground ball right side. And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Luis Avilar takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 70, Luis Avilar.
Wilmer Flores come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Conforto on at first, nobody out. Grounded to the right, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Standing in, Todd Frazier. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Pat Neshek comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game.